So I wanted to just start off by saying that this is a love reading. So this is just a general love for any of the Aquarians. But I do have messages as far as like finance goes. So for those of you who are or starting off this year on a rocky road in regards to finances, for those of you who are struggling in the financial area, I feel like there will be some type of gift, a large amount of money coming your way. If it is not a gift, I also feel like a lot of you guys who are hoping to get a new job promotion, whatever obstacles that you were going through in the last couple months, I feel like your path will be cleared. So do expect that phone call or that message in regards to money or that job offer that you were seeking. In regards to that, I feel like you guys, financial wise, it has been a really rough time. So I see a lot of people, although things have been rough and, money has been slow for some, I feel like a lot of Aquarians fighting for their position. And maybe prior in the past, you guys, would apply for a job or go to an interview and, you wouldn't really have a connection to this interview. It was just kind of like, hey, I'm going to go. And I feel like in regards to this, it's different now. Like whatever was blocking you, I feel like it was more of a mental than a more of a physical sense. But expect a lot of phone calls in regards to positions that you've applied for, etc. Now, in regards to your love, as you guys can see, I normally don't shuffle the deck on camera just because I want to save camera time. I have my Witch Tarot on this side, and I also have the regular Rider-Waite deck on this side. Reason why I put this deck out here is just to give a little bit more clarify little things for me in regards to the relationship aspect. So I want to start off by saying, for this month, those are, if it isn't, because it's in March right now. So if it isn't in April, I feel like a lot of Aquarians are going to be doing some type of reconciliation with someone. I feel like there is something that was going on in regards to you and a partner. Possibly you might be waiting for you to make up with a partner if you haven't already made up with them. I feel like it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be in a relationship aspect. It can be in regards to a relationship with your friend, in relationship with a family member. So it doesn't always have to be in regards to, a relationship with, your significant other. But I do see a reconciliation with someone, maybe possibly going back and trying to call it truce. I feel like you and that person have emotions that need to be dealt with. I feel like you need to exchange some words at that, basically making amends, basically saying I'm sorry. I feel like there was a point where somebody felt like they had the last laugh, or, they felt like, I feel like it was one of those situations where you and this person was like, let me hurt you. And it's like a child game, I want to say, because I feel like you would do something to hurt them intentionally, and then they would lash back and do something to hurt you intentionally. And it's been going on for a while. I feel like, for quite a bit of time. And I feel like a lot of Aquarians might be, very detached. And I feel like it could be a scenario where you hurt this person's feelings and you're not really knowing that you hurt their feelings. And you kind of, are just like, oh, well, like you have your hurt feelings, or maybe they might attempt, or they have too much emotion for you and they're more emotional than you might be. And for whatever reason, they might want to reach out to you, or they're waiting for you to make the amends or say, hey, I'm sorry. And it's like, you're just like, well, oh, well, we have this tension in between us. So what? You continue to move on without really realizing that this person here, they wanna fix that relationship, get back to what you guys used to be. The Five of Swords is basically not exactly the best card, but this is saying, as you can see the picture on the screen, there's two people who are walking away hurt. They lost the battle. And then this person here still has their swords in their hand. So meaning they're still standing. So I feel like I always say you have the last laugh. But in regards to this, I feel like a lot of Aquarians, this reconciliation with this this person, I feel like there's more than just one person. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who, or in a relationship, or, you know, I feel strongly probably like a friendship where, as to say that, you know, you had the last laugh, because I feel like you're more stronger than they are. They have more emotion. They show more emotion. Who's to say that you don't have that feelings in regards to whatever happened? But I feel like there's tension there that needs to be resolved, and it needs to be worked out. That's what I'm getting in regards to like friendship wise. Now in regards to relationship, as you can see, this is an Aquarius reading, but you can see quite a bit of swords of energy in the reading. You don't have too much emotion within the reading, but there is a lot of like justice. So here's my biggest message for those of you who are waiting to reconcile with somebody. As quick as this person comes to you and tells you, hey, you know, I'm sorry, or, you know, tells you what you want to hear, that's how quick they're going to leave. I feel like they're very hasty, and maybe they might come back and say, hey, you know what, I'm sorry. And they're coming quickly. So I feel like if it hasn't already happened, it's going to happen. But I'm going to tell you something. Don't trust what they say, because with the Knight of Swords, it's not reversed, but I strongly feel like this person is going to come back and want to tell you what you want to hear, and tell you like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, things should have been this way, or, you know, whatever you wanted to hear. But at the end of the day, this is what's going to happen. You will end up getting hurt, okay? You won't win the battle. I don't feel like you will. I feel like you are very attached to this person and you're waiting for this person. So my biggest message for you is stop waiting. Learn how to live, you know, your life. Now, if you are waiting for this person, you do have the Justice card. So for those of you who are going to any legal matters, court matters, as far as like I'm going to court and divorce, or hoping to reconcile with somebody you're going through court with, or in regards to the kids, the battles, in regards to who's going to keep the kids, custody, finances, splitting everything in half as far as like the divorce, like I said before, things will go within your favor. So a lot of you guys might be seeing a judge in regards to divorces, signing contracts. Things will go within your favor. But at the same time, this is also telling me, look at this reconciliation you're hoping for, not going to work out the way you wanted it. Okay. But at the same time, I feel like don't worry, because you will have the chance to say what you want to say. You will have the chance to get the last laugh. Okay. Get your wording. So when you do come back with this person, just make sure that you have everything you wanted to say it. Make sure that you plan it out. Make sure that, you know, I feel like a lot of you guys might have been anticipating this return. So a lot of you guys might have been practicing what you wanted to say. However the case is, really, really, really think about it. Now, here's the thing too. There's another scenario that I'm seeing. I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And I feel like what's going to happen here is this person's going to want to come back and reconcile with you, okay? But they're going to make like a reappearance. I don't see them staying for long, because I feel like they do it. It's like a situation where you guys are always on and off. And I feel like with the Eight of Swords here, I feel like you feel like you're stuck. In regards to the stuck, I feel like a lot of you guys with the Empress in front of you, I feel like a lot of Aquarians are holding themselves back. So for those of you who are single and are sitting down and wondering like, hey, you know what's going on with me? Why haven't I moved forward? Why haven't I met anybody? You know, what is going on? Like, work on yourself. The summertime isn't here. I believe it's like 80 some days left till summer. So you have 80 something days to work on yourself and fix yourself and beautify yourself. I feel like a lot of the Aquarians this month will be working on fixing themselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. I feel like this blockage, this stuck, this feeling bind, I feel like this person that comes back always comes back. There's always a situation where both of you guys stop talking and then you start talking again. That might leave you quite a bit in a bind, just because you have anxieties. I feel like a lot of people might have trouble sleeping, insomnia. A lot of you guys don't sleep well like you're supposed to. Another thing too, I feel like contemplating the situation. This person is coming back. I feel like you were doing, a lot of you guys are doing okay, but then it's gonna like shook you, you know? And I feel like this person that's making a reappearance is someone who could have got up and walked away. Or it could be vice versa. A lot of you guys might have got up and walked away from somebody and then, you know, without really telling them anything. And then it's leaving you in despair, like, you know, sadness, or making you second guess your decision, in other words. Okay, next would I have the Sun. Everything will be successful. I feel like a lot of you Aquarians are gonna have to make a choice. There's this person that's coming back, yes, but I feel like a lot of you Aquarians are already dealing with another sign, and it's gonna kind of throw you off because this person you have a connection with this person, and it's hard to explain the connection that you have, but there is a connection with this person. I feel like with you, things are gonna happen so quickly and so fast. Things will happen like in a blink of an eye, and a lot of you guys are just gonna be like, you know, damn, what do I do? You know, what's the next step? What should I take? I do see two signs. Like I was saying, I see a water sign, and I also see an earth sign. So in regards to your water sign, I feel like this person's gonna come back and kind of do like some type of offer to you, but in a sense where a lot of you Aquarians have been hurt before. So that's all you know. So I feel like you're very hasty and very, you know, you're not sure, but at the same time, I feel like there is someone new coming, but you can believe in them. You have options. So for those of you Aquarians who are single, there are options there. I see a lot of options, but I feel like you are not going to pay attention to them clearly, because a lot of you guys are waiting for that recommunication with that person from the past, or hoping for that person to come around. But I also feel like the person that you're waiting for, that person has somebody else as well. So that's why they haven't came around. So you don't want to sit down and wait for somebody, because that's not, of course, that's not an energy you want. If you have to wait for them, that isn't a person for you. So by any means, if you would like to wish to wait, then, you know, go ahead. But I'm not here to do any lying to you. So I feel like that new love coming in, you're going to be kind of blocked off just because your whole entire mindset. Learn how to let go. Learn that this person is a little bit slower. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is a type of person who is an earth sign, but they move very slow. I feel like their movement isn't fast. Maybe they might be not as fortunate as some of you, but when they love, they love. So I feel like this person has more of an honesty, more of an energy that is honest. I can't give it a gender because this is just a general reading again. But in regards to this, I feel like what it's trying to say is they're coming, but you have to be willing to open up to new things. New things. Don't be so... I feel like too, if somebody is not your type, you won't even give them the time of day. And that is the thing. You'll have options, but you know, you're kind of like dancing around. You don't really know what you want to do. I feel like a lot of Aquarians are 1 minute that let's be in a relationship. The next minute, oh no, you know what? I don't want to be in a relationship. Then a few more minutes, like, yeah, you know what? I really miss it. So it's like, you have to really figure out what it is that you want and then go for it. Now, I feel like a lot of you guys might have a birth of a new idea, a birth of a new baby, a birth of, you know, something new love coming your way. So open yourself more to it. There is a recommunication of some kind. Hope will be restored. I feel like just when you feel like, you know, what's happening to me, what's going on with my love life, that is when Prince Charming is going to come out and just sweep you off your feet. Maybe not how you intended it to happen, like Cinderella, but it's going to happen the way that it's supposed to, in the time that it's supposed to. A lot of the times people will say, you know, well, what happened to me? Like, what's wrong with me? Like, why haven't I found someone who wants to be with me? Or, you know, why am I still single? Things happen when they're meant to happen. So don't ever be in a rush. I always say that. So, for those of you who are going to make that choice, that person that's coming back, if it didn't work out the first time and they're constantly cutting you off, you're constantly cutting them off, or, you know, vice versa, you can't agree, Don't second guess it. Say what you have to say and move forward, okay? Don't blame the new person for the stuff that somebody has done to you in the past. Because I feel like a lot of you Aquarians might do that. Where you might say, well, the last boyfriend I had, he lied to me. Not everybody's going to lie to you, okay? So you have to know how to pick them and when to learn how to trust, okay? I'm not saying to be stupid because a lot of people will be super, super blind. I'm saying be wise and choose wisely. Whoever you invest your time in, choose wisely. Nice. So you got the Four of Pentacles and the Star one more time. Communication will be restored. Be more in tune with your emotional side, loving, caring. Psychic ability will be high for the month of April as well. Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. I feel like since money is an issue for this month of April, I feel like any type of money you get, you want to hold on to it. You don't want to let it go because money is tight. Also, in regards to communication, be open, like I said before. Don't hold on too much to negative energy because negative energy does not attract positive energy. So once you decide to let go of that negative energy or that negative mindset, that non-being openness, closed-minded, recommunication will be restored. Okay, communication will be restored. Just like I was saying, there is a fire sign. Now, this fire sign that some of you guys are speaking to,